Welcome to the School of Wordcraft and Worldmancy. This is Feedback Frenzy.
Hello, I'm WriterGreg, and welcome to the School of Worldcraft and Worldmancy. It's time for another Feedback Frenzy, where those friends of the show who have submitted 1,500 words of fiction or a world-building article will have the content critiqued by me. If you would like to have your content critiqued, please visit wgc.bz/submit and submit your information so that you can be featured in a future Feedback Frenzy stream. This stream that we're going to be working right now is from MykolaVoid on Twitch, and I need to take the screen down. This is Terazu, the cat. Okay, so we're going to, Terazu the cat. Oh, this is a person. Okay, just guessing from the URL here. So, wow, this is a beautiful image. Is that the Getty Musical Hall in Los Angeles? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where that's from, but that's just looking cool image there. All right. So let's zoom out and take the overall look. All right. Straightforward. Article that we have. It's a character. All right. I'm liking the theme. And I'll get back to that question in a bit. Wing Wrens. Sorry. All right, so let's get into this. Okay, age unknown, presented sex male, acidic green. It's funny. It's a funny story. Double R. Now that you ask. The Ever-Changing Story by Terazu the Cat. It's a funny story now that you ask. That is a cool tagline, catchphrase. That is cool. Okay, so let's dig into it. Let me just review the feedback they wanted. What's missing? Content edit. Okay, it's rough. Okay, that's all right. A world like Clockwork is steampunk fantasy that is under development. Okay. Terazu, aka Annoyance. Him. Terazu is an amusing and often eccentric being. The story of how he was turned into a cat changes every time he is asked. There is only one who knows the truth. The only one who knows the truth is Szeth, his master and best friend. Terazu is a very private individual. Okay, let me talk about this. Really good introduction, talking about the person, how he was turned into a cat, changes every time. I think that is funny. I mean, it's interesting because you know, Terazu the cat turned into a cat every time he's asked. Szeth, and we have a little bit of mystery in here, and we have introducing of Szeth. So I think we have a good understanding. So of the Clockwork homepage. Okay, so interesting. Now, so he's not a Khajiit cat person, but I think he's an actual cat. Okay. Terazu is a very private individual who is also rather traumatized, though he hides it behind wit and humor. He was once a young magicless man who lived as an alchemist's assistant. You'd have an apostrophe in alchemists to show possession. That was before his magic erupted in life and he was cursed as a void mage. Okay, that's just the link. That day, he ran to his longtime friend and companion Szeth, and his life changed a second time as he became Szeth's familiar, Terazu the cat. Okay, again, I'd split this sentence, one idea per sentence. he ran to Zeth for help. And then the second idea, he became his familiar. Okay, so putting both of those ideas in the same sentence, I'd split that up. Education. Terazu is a highly intelligent being for all that he only received the basic education all children get. Most of his knowledge base comes from reading, listening to Zeth, and experience as an assistant. Okay, that's a rough first sentence. Highly intelligent being for all that he only received. Okay, this middle part, not sure how you want to work that, but that does need to be changed. You said that this was rough, so I'm not going to delve too deep in it. There are a plethora of options to choose from, according to Zeth. Okay, there are too many to list if you listen to Zeth. But I thought this was about Terazu. Why are we according to Zeth? While Terazu hides it well, he is still greatly hurt by the betrayals of everyone he used to know aside from Zeth. He knows the danger of the Void Mages. However, he still hates that people are persecuted for something so far beyond their control. Okay. Terazu believes wholeheartedly to determine the value of a person by their actions and personal merit. He does not condone jumping to conclusions in any situation. Like this guy. Like that, yeah. Motivation. Terazu is lazy by nature, but also has a strong work ethic when he does decide to get moving. Most things that actually cause a drive or desire to try to involve human rights. Most things that actually cause a drive or desire to try involve human rights, Zeth, and his well-being, or snacks. Okay. Yeah. Most things that actually cause a drive or desire to try involve maybe putting commas around this to separate this clause out so we know how the sentence flows a little better, because most things that actually cause a drive or desire to try involves human rights, Zeth and his well-being, or snacks. I would reorder these things. They may be in order of importance, and that's good. But here, you have in the middle of a series, you have Zeth and his well-being. So you have a single thing, a complex thing, meaning Zeth and his well-being is complex because there's two of them, and then you have another single thing. So you have an object, you have a concept, a person, and something, and then snacks. So I would try to have that more parallel or more consistent in the list, or at least move the thing that is most different to the end so that the list can flow better, because or desire to try involve human rights, snacks, or Zeth and his well-being. Okay? In the rule of three, the third thing should be the one that's most different, either for emphasis, for comedy, or subversion, or whatever it may be. Right now you have the different thing in the middle, so I would recommend moving that to the end. I know this is a rough draft, but I'm sharing that more in a general thing, hopefully for those who are here. Okay. All right, let's go through this article some more. What is awesome? I like that you've included here the mental trauma, and you're showing the resilience of Terazu, because it's good to know that people have had struggles. He is not a Gary Stu. New term I learned yesterday. The Mary Sue versus Gary Stew. He's not a Gary Stew. He has troubles, but he hides it behind a smile. That's a really rich thing that could power a lot of good stories and makes Terazu the cat a much more interesting character. Bored. No, I wasn't bored. Too short. Confused. Okay, I was a little bit confused, and that was my own fault. Whether he was turned into a humanoid cat, like a Khajiit, I believe is the name, versus an actual cat. Because over here you have age unknown, presents male, but you could say height, weight, fur color. So you could add some more descriptions over here and maybe even find a Creative Commons public domain image of a cat that could be as at least as a placeholder, especially if he is a familiar. Confused, delete. I'm not sure why you have these two sections here. The accomplishment and achievements, failures and embarrassments, good information to have about a character, but these are all according to Zeth. If you listen to Zeth. This isn't Zeth's article. He's a supporting character, but I don't know why you would need these two sections if they're truly not about Terazu. Now, if you would change the one word from Zeth to Terazu, there are a plethora of options to choose from, according to Terazu. That would play into the fact that his story changes every single time. Too many to listen. So if you listen to Terazu, so I guess I'm a little confused on why it's Zeth here. Is Zeth a fanboy of Terazu? I want to say Terazu. Okay, Terazu. I want to say tiramisu so much. I can't get tiramisu out of my head. I think the general term for humanoid cats would be cat folk. All other names are specific to certain works. Okay, Khajiit are from Elder Scrolls and Tabaxi from the Forgotten Realms. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, because I learned the term watching Elder Scroll Let's Plays on YouTube. You're right. So Khajiit is Elder Scrolls, Tabaxi from Forgotten Realms. Okay, catfolk. Okay. Thank you so much, Satrium, for that clarification and helping me know the fandom a little bit better. All right. Okay, so thank you. Expand. There's a lot that you could do for expansion. You could have pictures of him. You could get a little bit more of the quotes. You could provide some accomplishments and achievements. I like the fact that he is naturally intelligent, but what does he do as a familiar? Yeah, he can be very lazy, and as all cats are, but can be extremely focused. What are some of the things that he's done while he's been extremely focused? How does he help Zeth as his quote-unquote master and best friend? What is his role in what's a day in the life of Terazu like? So hopefully that would help expand a little bit about this character so that we can know, just to know a little bit more. All right. Again, beautiful image there at the top. Not really germane to the article, but still just a beautiful picture. All right, so thank you so much, MykolaVoid, for sharing with us this article. Look forward to seeing more from the Like Clockwork world over on World Anvil. If you would like to share some love with this article, give it a like or any feedback. The link is now in the chat, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up. So if you have any fiction or world-building articles or content you would like to have critiqued, please go visit wgc.bz/submit, where you can have your articles and fiction critiqued in a future Feedback Frenzy. Thank you so much. Have a good one. And until next time, keep on writing.
Thanks for watching this Feedback Frenzy. Be sure to show your support by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the notification bell. WriterGreg offers coaching sessions to help bring your world to life, create compelling stories, and accomplish your creative goals. Please visit wgc.bz/coaching for more details.